Welcome back to the 12 Days of Gifts. Today is day 5, where I'm going to show you how to do coasters 2 different ways. I have 2 quick and easy, beginner-friendly ways to sew coasters, and I want to share that with you because I don't gatekeep here. So crafting should be enjoyed by everyone. So these are 5-inch coasters, and there are ones that I'm going to call lightweight coasters. That's the first type I'm going to show you. And the other is a little bit heavier. It's just a little thicker because you use more fabric. So again, these are very user-friendly or beginner-friendly. So 5-inch squares. And you're going to need, for this first one, these are the lightweight ones, you're just going to need 2 pieces of cotton fabric. So whatever your design is, whatever you want on the front, whatever you want on the back. Then I'm going to use the Pellon Fusible Fleece. We've used this before, and I use this on my placemats as well. So it's just a little bit thicker than my normal 809 lightweight interfacing. This is just a little, it has a bit more body. Now, if you guys just have some extra batting that you have left over from making quilts, you can absolutely use that as well. You're going to go ahead, and for me at least, this fusible fleece is you can iron it on so it sticks, and you just iron it on one side. Now, we've done this process before. If you've been following along, we did this on the makeup remover pads and on the corner bookmarks. You just put the 2 pieces right sides together. So the pretty sides that you're going to want on the outside, you put those together, and then you sew around, leaving yourself a 2-inch gap right on one side. It doesn't matter what side you leave that gap on. And then you're going to go and clip those corners because we don't want to have any bulk. We want the corners to lay as flat as possible. And for me, I have to use my very fat fingers to turn the whole thing right side out. I also then go ahead and use a crochet hook and push that out. If you have a different type of tool, totally fine, but I really suggest avoiding using scissors because I've messed things up before using those. Then you kind of pull it together right here. It wants to lay flat, so you just kind of pull it taut a little bit. And I didn't show it, but I used an iron here just to help it lay a little even flatter. Now you need to make sure that that hole gets closed up, and you want to give it a top stitch. So I give it about a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch because I want to go as close to the edge as possible, not only to be able to close up that hole, but also so I'm not really getting in the way of all that beautiful fabric design on the coaster. And that's pretty much it. Make sure that hole is closed up. Just clip your threads and you're done. I do these in sets of 4. That's how I sell them. I sell all of these in my TikTok shop down below. So if you're interested in getting a set of 4, go ahead and click that link. But again, this is a really beginner-friendly project to try at home. So I really highly recommend doing it. It's a fun one too. So next one is, I'm going to call this the heavyweight one. I use these charm packs. They are these little packs of 5 by 5-inch fabric, and they're normally, the same color patterns together. You can absolutely just use 5-inch pieces of fabric. Now, I'm also using fusible fleece here, but here's where the heavyweight the idea of that comes in. You're actually going to need 6 pieces of the cotton fabric, 1 for either side, and then 4 pieces you're going to have to iron in half here, just like I'm showing you, to create these rectangles. So you're going to need 4 rectangles and then a piece for the for either side. So this dark gray is going to be my bottom of the coaster, and that light gray, the one that I put face down, that's going to kind of be hidden. So that's going to be the inside of the coaster. Then you need to decide how you want this to play out, what you want on what side. You're going to basically put them on top of each other, creating a little pocket right here. So you're going to put your raw edges on the outside and have all of them creating a nice box effect in the middle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to actually sew the entire thing shut. So this is where it differs from the other coaster the whole thing, you're just going to go around and basically give it a stitch all the way around as if you were top stitching it. Now, the reason you're doing this is it doesn't need a hole because there's one in the middle. You created that yourself. You're going to turn that out in just a minute. So you're just going to go all the way around this entire square. Close it all up. You're still going to cut the corners and get rid of that bulk because we never want the corners to poof out. That's not something that's really great for your coaster. But here you just reach in that center that you created and you're going to push everything out. And again, you're going to use your crochet hook or whatever it is, and you're going to push your corners out. Now, the fact that you created this little hole, the cool thing is that you can actually, I've seen people use it to put, if they're using it as a wine glass holder, you just can slip your wine glass in the middle right there. When you're done with that, you want to iron it, give it a nice top stitch, and you're all set. So again, see, peekaboo, there it is. You want to just go ahead and if you're interested, click on that button below and get these from my TikTok shop. And let me know if you have any questions or if you made these yourself. Have fun.